Being a neurosurgeon, what, what are your thoughts on Neuralink?
Well, Elon Musk is an amazing person. And I think Neuralink has some real potential. Obviously, it's in its infancy right now. But of course, any good thing, we always find a way to pervert it also. So we obviously are going to have to be very careful with the way that we manipulate the human brain. And it's the same thing with virtual reality and AI. Obviously, there are wonderful things that can be done with them, but anytime you have a new technology, people are going to try to use it in nefarious ways in order to enrich themselves. So we just have to be very careful.
What are some ways that you think that Neuralink could become perverted?
Militarily, you could program people to be without a conscience and to act without a conscience and to become killing machines. I think that's a real possibility.
How would that work?
You would basically be able to control their emotions and tell them what to do. And they would do it.
Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak, Wadash, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the elect which push the word across the four corners of earth, risking your life to do so. And even at their worst, man, Jake is still the best, which is why you're the worst. All right, the Lord made us the best, and Jake has surpassed the deeds of the wicked. Yeah, this guy Ben Carson, brilliant as a neurosurgeon, did all kind of shit, but he's a complete coon, complete sellout. I actually met the guy. I read his book, and you read somebody's book, the book, motivational, gives his autobiography, certain, motivations in it. But it's like the scriptures say, praise no man before you hear him speak. So then you meet the person, it's like, oh, this person, I see why they're so famous. Right? And he was on the, I don't think he's still in part of Trump's cabinet, because I don't think he has clearance, man, for some of the shit that they got coming out. Right? Because they're gonna probably get Jake, even the sellouts, they're gonna get you to completely the fuck out of the way, because they know this is it for them. Right? Micah 2:1, like he said, you could program somebody with this Neuralink shit to have completely no conscience. All right, such is going to happen to all who worship the beast and receive the mark. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And he goes on to say that, I didn't play it, you can watch the interview. Basically, he ain't talking about nothing in the interview, but that one section where he starts talking about what you could program people to do. You could program it to work. He said, look, people always take it to the next level. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna take this to the next level. All right, the only thing he really says that I agree upon is that people put limitations upon themselves too. And such is the mind of our people. All right? The Lord said, I have planted a noble vine. You become a degenerate plant. It's through that lineage of the sons of God that the breath of life was breathed in, the heritage of the Lord, the law, statutes, and customs. And look at where you at. That's why you gotta get 2/3 gotta go. I'm tired of looking at y'all yesterday. But back to this Micah, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And this is something they've been working on and talking about for a while. What's that old school movie, Universal Soldier? It's a lot of little mind control fields where they try to, use drugs or something to control people. But just like in, what's this, the Manchurian Candidate? Yeah, all of these things, which Amalek controls the message that's he controls the programming that's projected onto the screen. All right, all this imagery, just like now. A lot of these people are programmed. They're programmed by social media. They're programmed by whatever they push and whatever little, spell that they can, Love Island, whatever program.
How did you make it?
Using the stars that they cast. It's the magic. It's that Hollywood. But now they're gonna take it a step further, because you have people who can turn the TV off, man. You got people who, just like us, we can filter through that, and then sometimes it's just time to turn it off. It's time to stop doom scrolling and get moving. All right, but like you said, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So the wicked is gonna have a time where they have the power to do these things. They have the riches to do these things, and we're in those times. All right, we're in the fulfillment of those times right now. All right, Proverbs 4:16, because this is the mind of the wicked. And Ben Carson, this just goes to show you that Jake has a little conscience, because he'll say that little 5-minute sentence, but he's not going to speak on it. He's not going to declare it publicly, or hey, we might want to watch, but he's just going to roll with the plan. Right? A degenerate. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not. And this is why you don't set the wicked by you. It says what? When the wicked is in power, the vilest men are exalted on every side. That's what we're seeing now too, man. The worst of the worst of our people, who might be talented, but they'll sell out, man. They'll completely go left, and they get put in these top positions. So they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. So they got to do something to make people fall. They gotta put something out as a stumbling block. There has to be some type of mischief that's being done. All right, when this hits, this is gonna be it. Everybody who takes this is gonna fall. And ain't gonna be no bouncing back from this one. They just passed. They're passing all these bills, and we're trying to change things and all this. All these things are to season people up, so when that time is right, they feel comfortable. Of course, they're gonna have their, which that's what I believe the persecution is gonna become, because we've been talking about this too long. There's too many videos on it, so they'll have to take down our information and. These guys are just saying that because of this or that. They'll have to give some type of disclaimer where they try to discredit us, which is what the wicked does. All right, it says, verse 17, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. There you go. See, the path of the just is as a shining light. We can see it. We can see the end. We continue to pray to make it. I'm watching right now. I'm at the lakefront. Jake on these little boats and yachts and shit. Nothing wrong with that, but their mindset is this is gonna continue forever. We gotta keep it going. And this is why the name of the wicked has to be put out of the earth too. It said Proverbs 10:7. It says the memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. That's what has to happen. You gotta, hey, you 2/3, you have to get a certain name, which you're gonna be back in the kingdom, but even then, it's a certain shame you're gonna have. That's gonna be associated with your name. The elect, certain things is gonna be associated with our name. But Lord willing, I'll be of that number. These guys stood stiffly, regardless of what the fuck happened, regardless of what temptations. All right, that's all I had, man. Just a quick lesson. Yeah. Well, this is edifying, but this is the talk right there, man. This is not fantasy. This is not science fiction. This is not some type of conspiracy or something. All these different things are formulated. They just opened up shop for a camp in Florida, which means they're gonna have to have certain camps because that's down there. So they probably would start with some more down in the region and then expand up. Okay, well, we're gonna need this camp in this city. Matter of fact, we might as well just go ahead and put one in every city. All right, look up Project 2025 and all the different things that go into it. One thing I saw on the big beautiful bill too, they put aside, first off, they put money up for these different camps. Then they put up $10 billion for a Mars trip for technology to go to Mars. All right, and that's for the I believe it was the Department of Defense. And we already know that that's not happening. Esau know that ain't happening, so we know where that money's about to go. They just got to look like they're doing something, which they already have rockets that can go up and come back and all that. But that 10 billion, you best believe that's gonna go to it. All right, so hey, Lord willing, man, we stay prayed up, stay vigilant during these times. Shalom to the elect.